A dark shadow has fallen over the hearts of millions today, as devastating news shakes the entire entertainment world. Beloved actors Dylan Wang and Shen are now fighting for their lives following a catastrophic late-night crash that no one saw coming. Please take a moment to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, because we will be bringing you every update on this heartbreaking situation as it unfolds, and right now, every second counts. It all began just after midnight, in a quiet corner of downtown Beijing. Witnesses described the roads as slick from earlier rain, with visibility at an all-time low. Dylan Wang and Shen were reportedly on their way home from a private dinner with close friends. What should have been a quiet, uneventful ride turned into a nightmare that is now being called one of the most horrifying accidents to involve celebrities in recent memory. At approximately 12:46 a.m., their black SUV collided with a cargo truck that had suddenly veered into their lane. The impact was so violent that it sent both vehicles skidding for over 20 meters. Eyewitnesses described hearing a deafening crash and then seeing a plume of smoke and debris fill the air. Within moments, emergency calls flooded the local dispatch center. When paramedics arrived, what they found was nothing short of tragic. The SUV was almost unrecognizable, its front end completely crushed, glass shattered everywhere, airbags deployed, and the passenger side door bent inward. Dylan Wang was unconscious behind the wheel, while Shen, seated beside him, was found slumped over, with visible injuries to her head and upper body. According to the first responders, both stars were unresponsive and bleeding heavily. They were rushed to the nearest emergency medical center, where doctors immediately began life-saving procedures. As of the latest update, both Dylan and Shen are in critical condition, undergoing intensive treatment in separate operating rooms. Dylan is reportedly suffering from internal bleeding, a fractured ribcage, and severe head trauma. Shen, meanwhile, is battling multiple broken bones and a potential brain injury that has doctors gravely concerned. News of the crash spread like wildfire within hours. Social media exploded with shock and disbelief. Fans across the globe, many of whom grew up watching the iconic duo in Meteor Garden and countless other projects, were left shattered. The hashtags #PrayForDylanAndShen and #DylanShenEmergency began trending in over 20 countries within minutes. But even as fans reeled from the initial shock, the emotional weight of the situation grew heavier when sources close to the stars began sharing details about the hours leading up to the accident. It turns out that the dinner Dylan and Shen attended wasn't just a friendly gathering. It was a quiet celebration. According to a close mutual friend who chose to speak anonymously, the two had recently rekindled a bond that had quietly developed over the years. They had been planning to work together on a new project that would reunite them on screen for the first time in years. Many had speculated about their chemistry, and while both stars had remained private about their relationship, the truth was that something very real had been blossoming between them, again. They were smiling so much that night, the friend recalled. Holding hands when they thought no one was looking. Laughing. It felt like everything was finally falling into place for them. It wasn't just about work, it was personal. They were happy. That makes the tragedy even harder to bear. Two people, so full of love and life, caught in a moment that could change everything. And now, the world waits in anxious silence, praying for a miracle. Outside the hospital, the scene has become a somber vigil. Fans have gathered, holding candles, posters, and handwritten notes. Some are quietly praying, while others sit in tears, staring at the emergency entrance doors, hoping to catch even the slightest glimpse of good news. The pain in the air is thick. Tangible. Real. Dylan's family arrived just before dawn. His mother, visibly distraught, refused to speak to reporters but could be seen clutching a framed photo of her son as she was escorted inside by hospital staff. Shen parents were not far behind, her mother weeping as she entered, supported by relatives. It was a moment that pierced the hearts of fans worldwide. No parent should have to witness their child like this. Meanwhile, both stars' agencies have issued brief statements, confirming the accident and requesting privacy. However, neither agency has released a formal medical update, citing the rapidly changing nature of the situation. But amidst the sorrow, a powerful wave of unity is emerging. Messages of hope are pouring in from all corners of the world. Fans, celebrities, fellow actors, and musicians have all taken to social media to send their love and support. One of the most heartfelt came from Shen Yu's former co-star, who wrote, "She's strong. A fighter. And I believe she'll come back to us. We're all praying, Shen. Please come back." Dylan's fellow actors have also voiced their concern. One wrote, "Dylan is more than just a co-star. He's a brother. And I refuse to believe this is how his story ends." The outpouring of love has been overwhelming, but so necessary. Because right now, Dylan and Shen are not just stars. They are symbols of hope, of resilience, of everything we hold dear about the people who give so much of themselves to entertain and inspire us. And behind the fame, behind the perfect images and award-winning roles, they are simply two young souls, caught in a cruel twist of fate, who need every bit of strength and support we can offer. What makes this story even more poignant is how deeply connected fans feel to them, not just as actors, but as real people. People who have shared their talent, their time, and their smiles with the world. Shen Yu, with her warmth and innocence. Dylan Wang, with his charm and vulnerability. Together, they became more than just a screen couple. They became icons. And now, they are both fighting to stay alive. Doctors have said the next 48 hours will be critical. They are doing everything they can. Specialized surgeons have been flown in to support the hospital's trauma team. Life support systems are in place, and both Dylan and Shen are receiving round-the-clock care. The medical staff are working tirelessly, holding on to every shred of hope. But sometimes, medicine isn't enough. Sometimes, it's the love and prayers of millions that carry someone through the darkest hour. So wherever you are, whether you're a longtime fan or someone just hearing this story, please stop for a moment. Say a prayer. Light a candle. Hold your loved ones closer. And send every ounce of strength and positivity to Dylan Wang and Shen Yu. Because right now, they need us more than ever. This isn't just about celebrity gossip or the latest headlines. This is about life. About how quickly everything can change. About how fragile and precious each moment truly is. Let us remember them not for this tragedy, but for all the beauty they brought into the world. The way they made us laugh, cry, and believe in love. And let us believe, deeply, fiercely, that this is not the end of their story. We'll be following every development in this critical situation and bringing you the latest updates as soon as they become available. So please, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. We promise to keep you informed every step of the way. And in the meantime, let us continue hoping. Let us keep believing. Dylan Wang. Shen Yu. You are not alone. The world is with you. Please fight. Please come back. We need you.